Anya heard the engine start and the passenger door opened just before she reached it. She leaned forward to look in, and Jack smiled at her, then revved the engine. His white teeth shone from his oily face, and he flicked his head again to shake off his fringe. "You can drive this?" "If I can fix him, I can bleeding well drive him. Come on, let's get out of here." Anya smiled and jumped in as Jack enthusiastically revved the engine. The car stalled with a sudden jolt. Silence filled the warehouse. They looked at each other, and Jack's smile disappeared. He started the car again, and Anya looked over his shoulder towards the back window. Jack revved the car. It jolted forward. It stalled again. "Jack, please," Anya said, turning to look at him. He flicked his hair again, looked down at his feet as he fired the engine once more. He revved it fiercely, and then it stalled again. The door of the office block behind them opened, and the mouth breather emerged. He stared at the cars, unsure, before shouting back over his shoulder towards the officers. Anya heard him calling for help. He started to run towards them. "Please, Jack," Anya said, looking at the door of the car, trying to figure out how to lock it. The car started once again. Jack looked at his feet, revved the engine so hard. His mouth breather started to speed up to a sprint. "Please!" The car revved. It seemed to dip, half stall, then rev again. "Handbrake!" Anya shouted, realising the problem. Jack's hands lifted off the wheel as he looked around for the lever. He fumbled down the side of the seat. Mouth breather made it to the rear door of the car on Anya's side. She heard the rattle of the door handle. She looked up. Dull eyes. She'd been staring at them all afternoon. Mouth breather pulled back his arm, balling a ham of a fist, making it ready to punch through the window. Anya closed her eyes. The wheels spun, screaming on the smooth concrete before they gripped with a shriek. Then the car shot forward towards the exit. Mouth breather shouted. Anya opened her eyes, already spinning in a seat to watch him through the back window. He reached around behind him, then brought his heavy pistol to bear. The shot echoed through the warehouse. The back window shattered in an explosion of glass. The gun boomed again, and both Jack and Anya ducked low as they heard the round hit the bodywork. The engine was screaming in first gear as they made their way towards the exit. Jack's foot hard down on the accelerator. Anya slipped down into the footwell. She looked up to see Jack crouching, barely able to see over the steering wheel as he wrestled with it in both hands. Another shot, then another. The car jerked left, bounced hard up into the air, then down again. There was a crash, scraping metal. Then they jerked right, this time less violently. Anya braced herself with a hand under the dashboard as they hit the curb. Finally, Jack remembered second gear and shifted with a crunch.